Hi, my name is Sarah Hillis, and today I'm going to be teaching a lesson that is aimed at 4th grade over elapsed time. First, we need to understand what elapsed time is. And my definition of elapsed time is time that has passed. So I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to start with a word problem, and then I'm going to show you two methods how to work out this word problem. So here's our word problem. If Sally's mom dropped her off at daycare at 8:30 a.m. and says she will pick her up in 4 hours and 15 minutes, what time will it be when her mom picks her up? So we're going to start, and we know that Sally is being dropped off at daycare at 8:30 a.m. So she's being dropped off in the morning. And her mom tells her that she will pick her up in 4 hours and 15 minutes. So the first approach I'm going to work with is a timeline. On our timeline, I've started here, and I've left this in open here because we don't know what time it's going to be when she's picking her up. So I'm going to write here 8:30 a.m. And so we know that that's our start time. And then I'm going to make a note for myself down here that she is going to be at daycare for 4 hours and 15 minutes, which again, we read in our word problem, and her mom says she's going to pick her up in 4 hours and 15 minutes. So Sally starts off at daycare at 8:30 a.m. And first we're going to start by making a small jump. And we're going to break this 4 hours and 15 minutes down into jumps. And we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we're going to start our jumps off with hours. So we're at 8:30 and we're going to make a jump of 1 hour . And that 1 hour jump is going to put us at 9:30. We're going to make another 1 hour jump. And that 1 hour jump is going to put us at 10:30. And again, I'm going to put a.m. because we're still in the morning. So far we've knocked out 2 of our 4 hour jumps. So then I'm going to make 2 more here. It's a little uneven. Okay. Okay, so now we've knocked out all of our 4 hour jumps, and each hour is consisted of 60 minutes. So we have our 4 hour jump here, and this right here is a little tricky because we have to know that if we started at 8 a.m. and we're going 4 hours, we've traveled into p.m. So now we're officially in the afternoon. So all we have left here is our 15 minutes, and we're even going to break those up so it's easier for kids to understand. So I'm going to break these up into 5-minute groups. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. So we have 3 5-minute groups. And we're going to jump 5 minutes. And that's going to put us, and I'm going to write it at the top because we're getting a little crammed down here, at 12:35. And I'm even going to label this because my number line is getting really crammed. And then so we were at 12:35. We jumped 5 more minutes. And now we're at 12:40. And then our finishing time is going to be 12:45 because we took our last 5-minute jump. So we can see here, even though it's a little messy, we have our 4 hours and our 15 minutes. So each one of these jumps represents a time represents time that has elapsed, and we can see that we started, and I'll even write start. We started, Sally was dropped off at 8:30 a.m. and then 4 hours and 15 minutes went by, and her mom is going to pick her up at 12:45 p.m. and we need to write that in there. Okay, so that's our first method. Our next method is going to be our clock. Now we're going to use our clock so that kids can get a hands-on approach to time. And so I have my clock set here at 8:30. And when you're letting kids work with clocks and you're listening to them talk about it, you need to have them specify that they're an AM or PM. Because as you can see, our clock here doesn't say AM or PM. Okay, so we're at 8:30. And we know that 60 minutes has to pass for an hour. And this is our hour hand, and this is our minute hand. So we're going to pass 60 minutes. Let's hope my hour doesn't come with me. 60 minutes is going to go by, and then we can move up an hour. So 1 hour so far. And let me also use my whiteboard and track this. So far we've done 1 hour. Okay, and then we're going to do 60 more minutes. I'm going to pick it up this time. So 60 more minutes. We went from 8:30 to 9:30. Now we're going to go to 10:30. So we've done that's tricky. And then we're going to do, so we've got 2 hours so far. We're going to go 60 more minutes and up an hour, and that'll put us 3 hours into her 4 hours and 15 minutes, and we are at 11:30, and then we have 1 more hour to pass, so 60 minutes. And she's officially passed from AM to PM, and that's tricky for kids to understand. But now we've used up all of our hours. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, and we know from the word problem that she's going to be there for 4 hours and 15 minutes. So now all we have left is 15 minutes. And on a clock, you need to describe to children that each one of these jumps between numbers is 5 minutes. So if we're jumping, we're going to go into 5 minutes. And so now she's at 12:35. 5 more minutes. 12:40. And then 5 more minutes, which makes our total of 15 minutes. And you can see that it's at 12:45 p.m. So today I've taught about elapsed time, and I've aimed my lesson at 4th grade. Thank you.